We're stepping into uncharted territory here. We're all pivoting and experimenting and figuring out how to stay productive while also staying safe. Well, here we all are, alone together, adjusting to our new normal. Lately, all my friends and I end our Zoom calls with, "Stay safe, stay sane." Seems like the natural parting wish for these crazy mixed up times. I'm Amy Jo Kim, creator of the Game Thinking system for building deeply engaging products. We're all struggling to figure out this uncertain new bunkered-in situation. And one of the best ways to stay positive is to reach out and help someone else. So today, I'm going to share with you what's working for us here at Game Thinking headquarters and offer you a special online learning opportunity to help you get through these turbulent times. We're stepping into uncharted territory here. We're all pivoting and experimenting and figuring out how to stay productive while also staying safe. Now more than ever, we need to find ways to stay connected to the people that matter. For our family, that means taking walks in nature whenever we can, and honestly, it really helps to have a dog. Even though we're all sheltering in place, we can go outside for walks, and everyone that we've run into has been super considerate about keeping that right distance so that we're all safe. So tip number one is, don't forget to get outside and exercise. Even if you just walk around the block, it's great for both your physical and your mental health. We're also experimenting with some new ways to stay socially connected. Last Friday, we hosted a Zoom happy hour, and we had a blast drinking and catching up with our good friends while we were in our kitchens and living rooms getting ready for the evening. Afterwards, we gathered our extended family from around the country together to light the Shabbat candles and say prayers. It was surprisingly meaningful and moving. We felt connected by those ancient words and the comforting shared ritual. I'm also seeing my friends moving their game nights and book clubs online, and it's working out. So tip number two is, invite your loved ones to share a ritual with you that you all know and understand. Just try doing it online and then see what happens. It's especially uplifting when I get to connect with inspiring colleagues like Nicole Bradford, co-founder of the Transformative Technology Lab. Here's a moment from our recent conversation where Nicole reminds us that crazy times are also an opportunity for positive change.
I think this time is really showing us and giving people an opportunity to think about what's really truly important to them, about reconnecting with the people in their lives, with the communities that they're in. I actually, someone sent me a really interesting text. In the last week, air pollution has cleared up, the homeless have been housed, evictions have been banned, the stock market is no longer an indicator of public wellness. Water shutoffs have been suspended, political prisoners have been freed, and jails are being emptied. The debt system has been halted. UBI has been proposed by conservatives. People care about elders, the vulnerable, and frontline workers. Mutual aid networks are in full swing. People are taking responsibility to keep their communities safe and healthy. And we're all slowing down, paying attention to our bodies, and finding intentional ways to connect with our loved ones. It's like if you take away the fear about it, and the danger about it, that's actually what's happening.
Now, I spoke with Nicole remotely, and you're absorbing her wisdom remotely too. All of us are remote workers now, and our job is to figure out how to make the best of this crazy new normal and turn lemons into lemonade. So tip number three is to lean into positive change, as Nicole says, especially when you're faced with adversity. So, what about you? If you're in the early stages of designing or launching a new product, your challenge is clear. Test your product as early as possible on real customers and design your experience to drive deep engagement. That's where game thinking comes in. This step-by-step system was inspired by best practices in the fast-moving games industry. But these methods aren't just for games. We've helped teams innovate faster in healthcare, education, entertainment, beauty, publishing, and of course, technology. We moved our business online almost a decade ago, and we've learned how to get massive results with distributed teams. Our methods and practices turn working online into a strategic advantage, and we want to support you through this transition by teaching you those methods. That's why we're offering a free training series on how to use game thinking to supercharge your distributed team. We're going to be live in Zoom March 31st through April 3rd, 2020 at 10 a.m. PST with a new training for you each day and plenty of time for Q&A. You'll learn practical tips that you can use right away. Plus, you'll experience an online learning format that you can reproduce and try out for yourself. Go to gamethinking.io/lab and sign up for these free trainings today. I'd love to see you there. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay sane, and remember, we'll get through this together.